Tobias Elwood.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This is a damning report about the absence of leadership, focus and discipline in Number 10, the one place where you expect to find those attributes in abundance. I made my point and my position very clear to the Prime Minister. He does not have my support. But a question I humbly put to my colleagues is, are you willing, day in and day out, to defend this behaviour publicly? Can we continue to govern without distraction, given the erosion of the trust with the British people? And can we win the general election on this current trajectory?
Mr. Speaker, I think to answer the question that he put to all of us on these benches, I think the answer is overwhelmingly and emphatically yes, we are going to go on and win the next general election because we're going to get on with the job, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I feel as if I have completely let down those who showered me with so much love. Why wasn't I by the bedside of my lovely grandmother during her final few days? Why did I let her die alone in that hospital? Why did I not attend the funeral of my uncle because of worries about government restrictions on numbers? And why did I not go to comfort my brother-in-law's father as he was dying in a Slough care home?
And why people are angry, having looked at the pictures of the birthday party in...
For those very people to then be having late-night parties, including 2 on the night before the Queen had to sit all alone during her husband's funeral when the country was in a state of national mourning. Absolutely shameless. So, Prime Minister, given that the Prime Minister is not going to do the right and honourable thing, does he agree with me that it is not the support and sympathy of the British people that is keeping him in power, the majority of whom want him to resign? Is the support and sympathy of those concerned...
Order! Order!
Mr. Speaker, I'm very sorry for the honourable gentleman's loss, and he has a perfect right to speak with the passion that he does. All I can say is that I take full responsibility for what happened. I do, and we have made extensive changes.
John Barron.
Mr. Speaker, I believe both leaders have a lot. Difficult though this is to say for many, with a war in Europe, with an economic crisis, with the challenges this country faces, is it not really true that it is now time to turn a page, and for this country, our politics and this House to move forwards?
I agree with him absolutely passionately, Mr. Speaker.
Chris Brown.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. What a load of baloney. Excuse after excuse after excuse, and it simply doesn't wash, and it won't wash with the British public, who are sick and tired of being taken for fools. The truth is, the Prime Minister encouraged the gatherings. He attended the gatherings. He poured the drinks at the gatherings. And he even raised a toast at the gatherings, so he knew perfectly well that these gatherings had taken place. And the most despicable thing of all is that Sue Gray says she saw multiple examples of a lack of respect and poor treatment of security and cleaning staff because they knew what the rules meant, even if nobody else does. Does he show no contrition, no sense of shame that Downing Street under him has been a cesspit full of arrogant, entitled narcissists?
Mr. Speaker, as I've said to the House already, I think that it is absolutely disgraceful in any circumstances to be rude to people who are helping you, and rude to staff, rude to custodians. It's intolerable, and I will make sure that those who are guilty of it apologise or are otherwise disciplined.
Jack Brereton.
Mr. Speaker, now we've had this report and the Prime Minister has